Hello, hello. Are ads over? Are the ads over? Question mark. Doo doo doo. I hope my mic sounds okay. I'm like adjusting the audio. It's been ages. It's been really long. Since we streamed. I'm kind of a little nervous because it's been so long. But not like too nervous. Hello everyone. Hello, hello. Today we are playing a game that is let's do this a little bit. There we go. This is made by one of my game writing friends that I met through a masterclass. This is their team's game called Desert Angels that we'll be playing. I'm playing the demo. I was gonna buy the full game, but I completely forgot. I'll share the store page though. I'll share that. It just recently came out too, so I'm excited to try it. There we go. Okay, let me pause this music. I don't know how long the demo is, but we'll try to get through it all. I can't stream for too long, probably around 3-ish hours, because the Yankees game is on at 6:30. And you know me, a giant sports fan, gotta watch the games. Gotta support the Yanks, as they say. So yeah, they stream at 6:35. I mean, they don't stream. They play baseball at 6:35. So gotta watch that. All right. Let me launch this game. And then tomorrow we have our writing stream. And after that, let me make myself a little bigger. After that, we have Yakuza 5, which I'm excited to get into. Okay. I think it should be capturing, maybe. Hopefully. No. Oh, there we go. Never mind, it's working. It's working. Is the music level okay? Do I need to turn it up or down? Let's turn down this a little bit. But everything else can. Display. Looks good. Input. That is probably fine. Okay. This should be good. This should be good. Okay. Well, let's get into it. Yeah! The sun's rising. Ooh, the art is nice. Okay, wait, hold on. I want to make a pinned message. Play Desert Angels here. Boop, boop. That's not what I want, actually. Hold on. Look, it's already scuff. And I'm not even doing anything. Barely even started. And then how do I pin? Okay. You won't. You're gonna make me pin on the web browser. Okay. There. There we go. Cool. Okay. Let's continue. The sun's rising. We should try to be back before nightfall. Ooh. Exploration. I'd rather not be here at all right now. Would you have us turn back? Our water purification system, the machines we worked on to fix, the village, can't just abandon them. She gave us a gift. We have to find the generator. I like the noises so far, like the sound effects. Those are good. I feel like that's like I like it when devs put thought into the sound effects because it makes the game a lot better. At the very least, we have to make sure that it's used properly. What a cold thing to say. Neither of us know how to use it properly. No, never mind. I'm sorry. You've done far more than could be repaid. But I have one more request of you, Perseus. Let me do this on my own. Please. The village needs your guidance. You know how the machines work. I'm sure everyone would be more at ease if you were there, in case the remaining machines fail. I could do this on my own. All right, do what you need to. Yeah, I love the blippy bloopy. Wait, why do I need to run? Why do I need to run? E. Take as much time as you need. I'll give an excuse to the elders. But please, Gerald. Gerald? Stay safe. I've been trying to figure out how Undertale or with... Whoa. Oh, that's weird. If people play like that, that's weird. Okay. How Undertale does like their, like how he did the talking stuff. All that time worrying that the fighting would reach the village, and yet the gate escaped without a scratch. So much debris. Whoa. Rocket launcher. Yes! Press and hold to aim. Fire. Drop with F. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah! Rocket launcher! Ooh, shiny. E. Red glowy stuff. This was used a lot in the past to power the weapon stump here, apparently. I thought Perseus? And I collected most of it a while ago. Maybe there was more of it that was inactive, and all the recent disturbances caused it to glow again? Either way, might as well hold on to these. They make a good explosive and can be shaped into ammunition. Yeah, the art is really nice. Use P or escape to bring up the main menu. You can see your notes and fragments there. Oh. Oh, I like the log. There's a map. Okay, it's been a while since we made this map. And a while since I've been to all the corners of the scrapyard. Why can't I remember where we put everything? I knew I should have taken better notes. Still, I guess this is better than nothing. Let's see. I don't know how to read a map. I mentioned this before on stream, but I am so map illiterate. Which is, you know, kind of bad. Looks like one of us drew a few circles on the map. I think all of those areas had something that I remember being significant. They're probably not the generator, but it might be worth looking around to see places to see what's there. Okay, so we need to go here. Set marker. And then if I press escape, can I like, will it show? No, it won't show me. A sign. Oh! Oh, looks like the signs I built managed to see. Oh, the green cloth means that this one points towards the lookout. I don't know if the generator is near there, but maybe it's good to see things. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Well, only way to go is forward. Hello. Whoa. Be careful. Looks like that large pile over there collapsed recently. Perseus, how did you... Ah, no, she isn't here. She's probably returned to the village by now. That voice is so strong in my memories that it's like she's right here. What I said then. Did Fyram move all this overnight? Yeah, I have played... We're on the 5th Yakuza game so far, and I still have to look at the map and get lost. All the time. You can ask her later. Either way, we'll have clear some of this scrap out of the path. Yeah, but what if I destroy something important? I'm guessing this one is like Whoa. Nice. Whoa. It hasn't been that long since I last practiced firing these, but it's easy to forget how powerful these guns are. It's probably a very good thing I never had to use them before, but they're here and they could be useful now. Okay, the sensitivity is a little high. Settings. Input settings, maybe? There we go. Okay, let's see if that's better. Okay, wait, I did it too much. That's my bad. There we go. Nice. I'm running out of ammo. I should stop firing this willy-nilly. Ooh. Eh. Hello. What is this? Strong machine. These are... I forget what Persis called them, but she warned me about them. How easily they explode when disturbed. That might be useful? Okay. You gotta back up some, so I don't explode myself. Oh. Oh! I thought they'd just explode if I shot them. Oh, they do. Oh. Boop, boop, boop. So this is where you're sneaking to all this time. Whoa! The elders forbade us from entering the junkyard for a reason. You shouldn't underestimate the desert. It will kill you faster than you know. The elders forbid us from going anywhere, Persis. The desert hasn't killed me yet. I've come here enough times that I know the route by heart. And you followed me here without any trouble. Gerald, the lives we have are sacred. I know. We have to cherish them so that our ancestors' sacrifices to brave the desert and build our village were not in vain. I know, Persis. I'm not going to do anything rash. Crossing the desert by yourself is rash. But isn't it stifling to be stuck in the village when there's so much out there here to see and do? All I've got to look forward to back there is watching my family's goats. And I don't think they're particularly fond of me. Aw, man. Not loved by the goats. At least tell me why you keep returning here. What is calling you back again and again? Promise you won't tell the elders? Yes, you have my word. There's a nice cliff deep in the junkyard. It's the best place to stargaze that I've found. From here, everything on the ground is so small, and the night swims with countless stars. I wish I could show you, but there's still too much light in the sky, and some sand got into the telescope the other day, and I don't know how to clean it, and I don't want to break it. Still sounds like a place worth seeing. Lead the way. Are you sure? I don't think my sound alerts are working. I think I forgot to set that up after I had to wipe my computer. It'll take a while to get there, and coming here to tell me off can't have been a fast walk either. People will definitely worry if you've been gone for hours on end. I'll fix it by next stream. I was given leave to look for you. They don't need to know the specifics. I want to see this telescope. Let's see if we can get it working again. Aw, this is sweet so far. In truth, I don't recall where I left the generator or anything else from that day. But the way the cliff and that telescope, those are seared in my mind. It would be good to visit. Maybe I'll spot something from up there that will jog my memory. Whoa! Oh! I wish I could. Can I pick them up? Explode! Ooh, yes, goodies. Where are we now? Okay, we're getting closer. No, we can't. Oh, wait, yeah, I can. Clear the way. Thank you. You. I should have guessed I'd see you here. You've been haunting me. What did you want to ask me? How much do you remember at this point? The times I rambled your ears off? The times I kept asking you about your life? How about that ridiculous little crash landing of mine? Bet that was a pretty unusual sight, huh? How could I forget? Even now, you remain the ghost of the scrapyard. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Okay, at least I've gathered up the pieces. Now what to do? Ah, what was that? Someone knocked something over? Can't be Persis. But who else would come here? Was it curiosity? Anxiety? After all, if someone had followed me from the village, that would have been bad. But I couldn't just leave things alone. Found you. Wait. Who are you? Huh? What a familiar sound. Where have I heard that before? Ah, that makes sense. You're a human. Are you not? Your arm. Are you okay? Ha 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 ha. I can't do laughter well when I voice act, I'm sorry. That was my laughter. You're more worried about me than your own safety? How strange. But for a human who would journey out here, maybe that's expected. But your arm. You're hurt. You need to get help. Nah, it's fine. I miscalculated how far I was from the ground and made some dirt with the landing. It looks far, far worse than it is. But it is pretty annoying to fix with one hand. Fix? That arm. Does it have wires sticking out of it? Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm no good at repairs. It's all good. Company's just as worthwhile. Aww. But if you're really set on helping, mind holding up the bad arm for a bit, just so I can pop it back on? Sure. Oh. Alright, still have to reconfigure the thing, but I can handle it from here. Thanks. Sure. Something on my face? You're staring. Well, I was wondering, who are you actually? I don't remember seeing you here before. Did you come from the desert? Before asking a stranger who they are, shouldn't you introduce yourself? Oh, only teasing. The name's Fyram. As for where I'm from, you could say I've been wondering for a while. A while? I could fetch some food and water for you and... Curious indeed, but there's no need to worry about me. You saw my arm. The whole body's the same way. I'm a robot. Is that like a machine? Like the ones around the scrapyard? Probably not. Sure, the material's similar, but I don't think we're much alike beyond that. But enough about me. All this talking and I still don't know your name. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm Jarell, from the village of the Miststar. Ooh, that's a cool village name. Miststar? Not a place I've heard of. I don't know. I didn't know that there were any humans left out here. Or anything or if anything, I expected salvage crews, not a single girl. I don't think I've met anyone named Jarell before. At least, not anyone I remember. Are you old Fyram? It's a nice name. Pleasure to meet you. I don't know if you know this about me, Fyram, but I like old. Oh! I'm out of ammo. Give me this gun. I think I could make more ammo if I need to. Whoa! Eh. It blew up. Oops. I dropped my gun. That was my bad. Okay. Okay. This way, I think? Yeah, okay, we're getting closer. To the first spot, at least. Rocket launcher! Yeah! Launch those rockets. Wow. Here's where I needed to go. Hello? Fyram. I didn't even notice you there. Do you know how loud these things are? I've noticed you coming by more often to shoot them. All those guns. Practicing? I need to improve my aim, for when I'll need it. Those turrets could probably punch a hole in even the biggest machines lying here. But the small guns? If you're resorting to using them, it's probably too late for you. Wow, thanks. But Perseus is doing so much work putting together the turrets and defending the village. I can't help her with that, so I have to at least understand these weapons more. Make sure I know how to use them and use them well. I also don't want Perseus to get hurt, taking them apart. Ah, that I can understand. And now I'm curious. Oh! What? How good is your aim, I wonder? Do you be able to hit this piece of metal from that distance? I don't really want to hit you by mistake, Fyram. Got nothing to worry about there. Those things, they probably can't even scratch me. Wouldn't you rather I didn't haunt you anymore? Okay. Get on. No, I want to use... I'm not going to play that game. Even if I did end up hitting you, even if it only did seismic damage, I probably wouldn't be able to... Aw, man. Okay. Aw, what? Oh, there we go. It's gonna explode. I like how I have a shield. Oi. No, it keeps getting deeper in. There we go. Nice. Okay, down here. How do I get down? Hammer together. Do I just jump? No. Maybe I need to shoot through here. Ah! Ooh. Sparkly. Oh, it's just another pool skin. Oh, through here? Ah. Nice. A rocket launcher. I think I like the rocket launcher more than I like the pulse gun. But the pulse gun is good for shooting these things. I thought it was going to explode, but it didn't. Oh, there it goes. Okay, where am I now? Nice, okay. Let's go over here first. Ooh, machine. Look, Carol. Some of these parts still flicker with light. Is that good? It means it's still operational. Barely. That means there might be other pieces in the desert that can still be salvaged. Functional enough to be turned into something new. Huh. I didn't even consider that. You were always able to see what I couldn't. Okay. Oop. Oopsies. Oh. I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. This is fun. Okay. Let's go down. Oh, oh, oh. Nice. Oh, I dropped it. Whoa! Whoa! That's fun. Okay, nice. Okay. Oh, I didn't even... Here, do this. Uh-oh. Okay, I was stuck for a second. Pyro. What keeps bringing you to this junkyard? Doesn't look like you're here for work. The birds live around here. I like to watch them, and the stars will shine brightest here. Mind telling me about them? Huh? The stars, the birds. After I make sure my arm isn't gonna fall off again. Oh, if you're interested, gladly. I don't usually have much chance to talk about them. Oh, but you've been outside the desert, right? I'm not sure it'd be as interesting as anything out there. Curious indeed. You're a strange human, Gerald. But you shouldn't worry about what I've seen. I'm certain that anything you have to say will be interesting. Ooh. Explode. Okay, let's continue on. I missed. This way. So, Persis, huh? Good to finally meet you in person. Gerald here has had nothing but endless praise for you. Fyrom! It's a pleasure, and I thank you for being an ally to Gerald. Please, forgive my surprise earlier. We are not used to visitors in the desert, and I'm afraid I do not know how best to greet one. Hey, neither do I, so we're on the same page there. At least you didn't have to see me partly in pieces like Gerald here did. What? I'll explain later. You said your name was Fyrom? If you want to visit the village, I can find a way to introduce you. Nah, I'm good. I'm not good with people, and I don't think I could handle knowing more of them right now. But hey, if you want to talk to me about electronics or robotics, then I'm all ears. I see. Then, if you wouldn't mind me answering a question right away. Do you know how any of the machines in the scrapyard operate? I haven't poked around that much, but my guess is maybe. Why do you ask? I was thinking of setting up a workshop in the scrapyard. Repurpose anything still salvageable into something that will help the village. But I've barely made a dent in figuring out the functions of each machine, much less how to make them operational. Any guidance that you can provide would be deeply appreciated. Ah, was that too much to ask of you? I wouldn't know, but I like that look in your eye. So, what is it that you wanted to create? They met. Huh, that's pretty high up. I guess I could see why you come here to stargaze. There's a telescope at the top too. Perseus fixed it up for me recently. You can use it if you want, though I don't know if it would actually be useful for you. It's all good. I can see the stars from here already. Do you have a favorite? Favorite? Oh, a star? To be honest, I can't even tell half of them apart on a good day. But I can recognize the patterns they form a lot easier. I guess if I had to choose, one of those would be my favorite. Stars. Up we go. Can you see the cluster of stars there? The ones that look like a three-armed cactus? Three-armed cactus. How'd you come up with that? Well, that's what it looks like. See, there's that brighter patch of night sky underneath. Underneath that's the sand and the arms, and the brightest star at the top is the flower. I didn't think cacti even grew around here. They grow near our oasis. Oh, I guess it might not make sense if you've never seen one. Let me think of a better way to describe it. Wait, I think I see it. There? Yes. Now if you look to the right a little, there's another pattern that looks like... Oh, that's so cute. A sea of swords, a city in the sky, and a nest of dragons. You're being too modest when you say you aren't a good storyteller. Though I think you're the first person I've heard describe dragons as having 4 pairs of legs. Oh, no, no. I've just stolen ideas from the Elders books, and I'm not even sure I'm remembering them right. I never was that good at reading. It's embarrassing, but I used to think... Excuse me. But I used to think all books were records of things that happened... that had really happened. Get some water. Persis was the one who told me that some stories are just made up. I could have gone my whole life thinking there used to be floating fortresses amongst the stars. There weren't floating fortresses that I could see. But it was much too bright to be certain. Overwhelmingly so, even for me. You traveled up there? What is it like? Beyond the brightness? Hot. Too hot for a human to withstand, I think. I learned that I like stars much better from afar than up close. Sorry if that wasn't... Oh, again. When it gets hot, I get yawny. Sorry if that wasn't the romantic description you were hoping for. Some places are just like that. They promise you a pretty picture and are a lot less impressive once you get there. But there's also the opposite. Places that I expected nothing from and were enchanting. Like the scrapyard. Really? How so? It's all pretty advanced tech that's been dumped here, compared to the wasteland around it. Makes you wonder what kind of person, or civilization, was here to abandon it all, huh? And go hide. Whoa! Whoa! I don't know what I did, but I did it. Oh, no. Pick that. Okay, there we go. Anyway. You always come here by yourself? I used to, but these days Persis comes along too. Sometimes. Ah, the other visitor. She never sticks around long, though. She's the daughter of our village leader. People kind of assume she'll end up leading the village too, so she's always been busy. But Persis says she's interested in the machines here. She thinks we might be able to rebuild them to use in the village. It's true that there are a lot of parts and materials here. She shared her ideas with me, but I'm not sure I could understand them in full, really. I very much like how you can tell their personalities through, like, their talking styles. The three characters so far have very unique talking styles from each other. It's probably better to talk to her about them. I wouldn't hate to explain anything wrong. I would hate to explain anything. Wow. Examine the bowls. We brought all these pots and bowls out here for the last time when we were finishing up our third turret array, so we could celebrate when the work was done. They're all ordinary tableware, but the three of us shared a few meals here. Would it be worth it to come back another time to bring them home? Maybe share a meal with Persis to make up for the celebration that never came to pass. Byram would certainly approve. No use thinking about that now. Can't take anything else with me. Not with the generator being as heavy as it is. Heh. So this is where that old pot went. All this effort sneaking it out of the house, and I only ended up using it once. Hey there. Sorry I'm late. I lost track of time. It smells good. What are you doing? Making soup. Persis and I converted some scrap into a little stove recently. I figured I might as well use it since I'm planning on spending the whole day up here. Of course, Persis did most of the work. Don't worry, I double-checked everything to make sure it wouldn't explode or anything. I probably... Excuse me. I probably would not have considered that a possibility if you hadn't brought it up. Anyway, you should join me once this is done cooking. Let's see, I think I have enough bowls. Wait, do you eat? I can, but I don't need to. Probably? I've enjoyed a lot of different food when I stop by places humans gather, but it's been a while. I haven't really thought about it much. Well, I'm not sure this will compare to all the things you've tried, but I'd like to think I'm pretty good at cooking. Oh, I also have some bread and milk we brought back from the village, if soup isn't to your taste. Is it really alright for me to take some? You need the food more than me. Don't worry about it. I made sure to bring enough to share. You didn't consider that I might not be able to eat it? It slipped my mind, okay? Your movements, your mannerisms, it's all so much like mine or the other villagers. Nothing like Machine Tier. So it's easy for me to see you as human too. I'm sorry if that's insensitive. I mean, you're my friend, Fyram. It seemed natural to want to share things with you. Well, then I'll gladly accept. Thanks. Aww. I sure hope nothing bad happens to them. This might be a personal question, but were you always a robot, Fyram? The arm didn't convince you? Well, I saw what I saw, but then I look at you now and I forget. You behave so much like the people I know, I'd forget that. As much as I'd love to answer that, I don't know myself. I don't really know who built this body or why, or how my consciousness ended up in it. I think I viewed the world similarly to humans, and I probably either was human or was built in their image at one point. I see things as you do. I can hear and smell and taste, and I know plenty of human languages I don't remember learning. But I do know that this body is entirely mechanical, what with all the abuse I put it through. I don't always remember what it takes to keep a human alive, and I've always ignored those limits without consequences. And you never met another robot like you? None. And I'm not going to take myself apart to figure out how I tick, so that's all I have for now. Okay, I think the soup's ready. Here, let me get you a bowl. Oh, this is wonderful. Thanks. But, wonderful? Is it that much better than the other food you've tried? I don't really like to compare, since there's so much you can't quantify with food. But, it's wonderful that you could make it, Gerald. The stove, the food, all the tools and machines you built for the village. Most of what rests here was made for killing. Everything here was once worthless garbage and you found a use for them. To uphold a community, to share a meal with friends. That's worth something. It takes a special kind of person to see scrapyard full of deadly weaponry and decide to make it in their little hangout place. I guess it does sound more impressive when you put it that way. It's normal to you, isn't it? I don't know if I'd call it normal. To me, this junkyard was always the unknown. None of these machines could have been built with our village's supplies. All of them must have come from somewhere. Outside. So there must be a place where all of it is so common that people would be okay with abandoning it all in the desert. And you want to see such a place? I want to know what's out there. Don't we all? You know, Village of the Miststar, you don't really get many visitors. Nobody leaves either. My parents lived there their whole lives, and maybe my grandparents did too. And that whole time, their way of life didn't change. My family still raises goats the same way. Arbin learned how to fix up the houses the same way his father did. Everyone in the village will live and die in the desert, never knowing that all this was out here, just a few hours walk away. But the first villagers, they must have come here from somewhere else, with machines that no longer exist, that not even Persis understands. You don't talk about the village much. I'm afraid I don't have any other knowledge about it, save that you and Persis, the one who enjoys fixing things, that you both hail from there. If I'd come across your ancestors previously, it's hard to tell. Oh, sorry. I guess I could have shared more. It's just boring to me. It's all the same people and every family's done the same thing for generations. But there's you, and Persis. Anyone else you talk with regularly? There was a small band of us that grew up together, I guess, but I never really became friends with any of them except Persis. I suppose she's my best friend. I'm not sure she'd say the same. She's always been a born leader. She sees things I couldn't. The elders were all afraid of the scrapyard. They used to tell us to never come here, but Persis was able to convince them to let her scavenge for parts that could maintain the village's systems. And that meant I could come back here without having to sneak out all the time. I owe a lot to her. Sounds like you two care about each other a lot. I like to get to know her better. Well, if she wouldn't mind. I'm sure she wouldn't. She never spoke of that encounter with you to the rest of the village after all. We should all talk together like this, sometime. Yeah, sometime. This doesn't seem bittersweet for No reason at all. The horizon. It looks so different now. What we saw, what we couldn't see, and can't forget. Do you see them? Yes, it's as you said. They move so fluidly, it's hard to imagine there's anything like the machines that were abandoned here. But they can't be animals. They look nothing like any of the desert animals I've ever seen. Ooh. Which direction are they coming from? West. Last I remember, an empire had laid claim to this land. Are the same people still there? Did you want to look through the telescope too, Fyram? I could see them from here. They are machines. Scouts, I figure. Trying to find something in the desert. Armed. Like the machines here? More advanced than anything you've seen here. Several iterations removed. I see. What is it? Is it bad? We'll have to inform the others. Conflict may come to the Oasis. What do you mean? The desert is poor in resources. The Oasis is an exception, with the sands hiding precious metals, both as ore in the ground and as machines abandoned long ago. As empires prosper, they can ignore the desert and the treasures within. As they begin to rot, they will be desperate enough that they no longer can. I never learned about any of this. It's not something that comes up in normal conversation. The Oasis escaped scrutiny for many years because the desert was too hostile to be worth invading. Or so I was told. But things are always capable of change. Uh-oh. Huh, you're right. Same civilization, same designs for their machines. They're approaching from the same path that they used to toss their junk so long ago. What does that mean for us? I don't know. They might not know the village exists. They might be willing to negotiate. But as we are now, a single one of those machines will be enough to destroy the village. That is a possibility I cannot entertain. You must be prepared. Fyram, can you help me get some of these weapons back into working order? That's your answer then? Will you see this decision through? All I know is that the elders fled from that direction. I can't afford to do nothing. Then I'll lend you all the help I can. Ooh, we're gonna fight. Well, Jero probably won't, but... Whoa! The end of the demo! I am most definitely gonna get the full game. Because that was really, really entertaining. Very entertaining. I'm curious to see what story they have. I do like the vibe because sometimes when you play an apocalypse game, they do too much over explaining. They're like, this happened, and then a war happened, and then people made the world die, and now it's the post-apocalypse, and we are going to explain every single little thing to you. But I like the idea of discovering the world through past conversations and through past biased conversations. Because it's obvious the main character doesn't know a lot. And then Fyram probably knows a lot, but like doesn't remember because robot stuff. And then Persis, I like Persis. She is the daughter of the village elders, leaders. And so she probably knows some stuff without telling Gerald, or whatever. So, yeah, I will definitely be buying that and playing the full thing on my own. Shout out to the devs for making it. I don't know if you guys are in here, but I enjoyed it a lot. And I hope everyone wishlists it. Not wishlist, it's out. Duh. I hope everyone buys it. It's not too expensive. It's only $10.79. So that's a pretty good price for games, especially in this time. $80 for a game. So yeah. That was good. That was really good. Let's switch gears. The Infinity Nikki thing came out, so I guess we could play that. Infinity Nikki update. Infinity Nikki. And then Infinity Nikki. I'm keeping the Yakuza tag on my stream. Yes, open. Do. It was so fun. Enjoyed it a lot. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Infinity Nikki had the new update, right? And it was really, it was a big update. I was like, oh, I'm gonna download it before stream and see if I could play a little bit. I was only to play like a very little bit. And it, when I, updated hold on. It like, it just totally like messed up all my settings. I had to re-download all the voice packs and it was bad. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh. I think I know what I have to do. I think I have to restart stream and run OBS as administrator. Because it likes to do that sometimes. Okay, hold on. Is it showing? No? Okay, hold on guys. We'll be right back in a jiffy. Just hold on, okay? We'll come back. We'll come back. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back. Okay, bye.